season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate creative leagues, and what if tournament. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, this is Coach DK. Hope you guys are having a good one. We are continuing our series from the year 1900. We've done the entire regular season. We've done the first round of the playoffs. We've done the semifinals of the American National League. Now we are finally at the American and the National League Championship game, but it won't be over there. We are actually going to have those two teams meet in a winner-take-all World Series kind of game, series, I should say, which makes it really interesting because in the year 1900, the American League and the National League did not play in a World Series. The World Series doesn't happen for a few more years after the year 1900, but in 1899, the American League was called the Western League. In 1901, they become part of the official Major League. But there's this middle year, 1900 transitional year, where the Western League officially becomes called the American League. But in 1901, next year, they're going to actually become part of it. So we decided to play these two teams, or leagues out, see what would happen, and then see who would win. Could an American League team upset and win against a National League powerhouse before the American League is officially part of the American League? We've done game ones in the last two episodes. They were absolutely brilliant. Definitely check out the last two episodes. In the first one, we did the Chicago Invaders and the Buffalo Bulls, and then we did the National League, Brooklyn and St. Louis. So obviously, we're at the championship game. Number one seeded team, Chicago Invaders, who also won originally in the year 1900, the American League, are going against the number 7 Buffalo Bulls. That's right. The number 7 seed has advanced all the way to the American League Championship. But in game one, Chicago won. In a 9th inning comeback, bottom of the 9th, they came back and took game one as Buffalo left heartbroken from that game. In the National League, we have the Brooklyn Superbas, the number 1 seed, who likewise also had originally won the year 1900, were the best team in the National League, and they're going to go against they are going against the St. Louis Cardinals, who is the number 3 seed in the National League. Brooklyn won game one. They did it likewise, coming back. With a comeback, they actually came back in the bottom of the 8th from a huge deficit to tie the game, take in the extra innings, and then eventually won in the bottom of the 11th, with St. Louis being the ones who were heartbroken. But we are now going to continue through with the American and the National League. But before we go any further, I'm going to ask you guys, do me a favor real quick. I'm going to ask you guys, hey, like videos, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. Comments are always great. Should I have bunted? Should I have stolen? Should I have made a pinch runner or a pinch hitter? Should I have brought in a relief pitcher? Hey, I don't mind the criticism. Just keep it clean, fellas. Keep it clean. But I would appreciate like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. All right. So now let's check out the games that we're going to be covering today. And the first game we're going to be covering today will be from the National League. It's going to be the number 3 St. Louis Cardinals, as we already mentioned, going against the number 1 Brooklyn Superbas. Brooklyn is at home, and they lead the series 1-0. So let's see who's going to be on the mounds for both teams. For St. Louis, they're going to be going with Willie Sudhoff, the right-hander. He got some starts. He was, not their number 1 starter, but he definitely was one in their rotation. But he's been doing very, very well in the postseason. He had a 10-12 record during our replay. He had 3 saves. He had a good 3.55 ERA, which was second behind Cy Young on the team. And as mentioned, he started only 20 games, but in the postseason, he is 2-1 with a 3.32 ERA. He's only started 2 games, so he doesn't have a lot of action. He has gotten some relief experience, and he has 6 strikeouts in those 22 innings. For Brooklyn, they're going to be going with Brickyard Kennedy. He was a 20-game winner, went 20-17. He also had 5 saves with a 4.03 ERA. He is 1-1 in the postseason with a 3.86 ERA. Like Sudhoff, he's only started 2 games, but he doesn't have the relief pitching experience. He's pitched 14 innings, and he has 2 strikeouts. So we got Sudhoff, the right-hander, going against Kennedy, the right-hander, in game number 2 between Cardinals and the Superbas. And now it's time for the starting lineup. We're not going to go through everyone's averages and all that stuff, but I do have it there. So if you want to freeze it and kind of see where everybody is stat-wise in the postseason, it's right there for you. But for St. Louis, they're going to lead off with Hall of Famer John McGraw. All the Hall of Famers are in blue. They have that blue font over on the field. But he's going to be followed up by Keister, the second baseman. He's hitting 345, by the way, with 4 triples. Jesse Burkett hitting 423 with 15 RBIs. He's going to be playing left field. And then, of course, the man for St. Louis Cardinals during this replay and the postseason has been Mike Donlin, the right fielder. He's hitting 360 with 6 home runs, including one in game 1. He's got 20 RBIs and a 760 slugging percentage. Hedrick, the center fielder, will be batting 5th. McGann, the first baseman, will be batting 6th. Wallace, the Hall of Famer, who's known for his defense and has not been doing well offensively in the postseason, will be batting 7th. And then Krieger, the catcher, will be batting 8th. Sudhoff, of course, the pitcher, will be batting 9th. For Brooklyn, they have 3 Hall of Famers as well. They're going to be being led off by Joe Kelly, who today will be playing first base. Jimmy Sheckard, the left fielder, will be batting 2nd. Willy Keeler's pretty much carrying the team with his 489 average, of 14 RBIs and a 531 on base percentage. He has absolutely been en fuego during the postseason. Fielder Jones, the center fielder, will be batting 4th. Huey Jennings today will be playing 2nd. He's hitting 390 with 5 stolen bases. Deacon McGuire is going to be starting at catcher. Lave Cross, the third baseman, batting 7th. Bill Dolan, the shortstop, batting 8th. And Brickyard Kennedy, of course, the pitcher, will be batting 9th. So now let's jump into the action and see what actually happened during this game. All right, from Washington Park in Brooklyn, we have game 2. So we got Kennedy, Brickyard Kennedy on the mound. He's going to be facing John McGraw. John McGraw is hitting 333. McGraw is going to hit a ball back to the pitcher. That's going to be 1 away. Next up is Keister. He's going to be strikeout. So that'll be 2 down. Here's Jesse Burkett hitting 423 during the postseason. He's going to hit a ground ball to Kelly at first base. And Kelly's going to be able to make the play. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Kennedy and Brooklyn. Now Brooklyn at bat going against St. Louis's Sudhoff. He'll be pitching against Joe Kelly, the leadoff man. Kelly's going to pop up the short. That's going to be 1 away. Next up will be Jimmy Sheckard. He's hitting 333, playing center field. He's going to hit a fly ball to the left field to Jesse Burkett, who runs over a little bit and makes the catch. Next up is Willy Keeler, the hottest hitter, one of the hottest hitters in the entire postseason, but he's going to fly out to left field as well, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. Here's St. Louis, top of the second, Mike Donlin, the power hitter, but he's going to be strikeout. 2 strikeouts for Kennedy as he gets past Donlin, the most dangerous player in the entire American and National League. He's just going to hit a ball to Donlin at short, and Donlin's going to be able to make the play. That's going to be 2 outs. Here's McGann, the first baseman. He's going to hit a ground ball to first. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning, so nobody getting on base in the first 1.5 innings. Fielder Jones, the center fielder, hitting 324. He's going to hit a fly ball to left field. Burkett has 3 straight outs playing left. Here's Huey Jennings. Huey Jennings, the Hall of Famer, is going to hit a ground ball to Keister. Keister, not known for his defense, but that ball's hit right at him. He's going to be able to make that play 2 down. And now here's Deacon McGuire. Deacon McGuire is going to draw a walk. The first batter gets on base as Deacon McGuire gets ball 4. Sudhoff now going against Lave Cross. Cross, the third baseman, is going to hit a ball back to the pitcher. Sudhoff's going to have to make a play. Whoopsies! He does not as he boots the ball. So now Brooklyn, without any hits, has 2 runners on with a walk and an error. Here's Bill Dolan, the shortstop, who's having a horrible postseason hitting. He's going to hit a ground ball to Keister, who has horrible defense. He's going to have to make a play. He does not. That's going to be a base hit as Keister's defense lets him down. Yeah, boy! And St. Louis gives up their first run as Brooklyn takes the lead 1-0. Here's the pitcher, Brickyard Kennedy, hoping to help his own effort, but he is not going to. He's going to fly out to Jesse Burkett, who's I think now has like 4 or 5 putouts. Now we go into the top of the third. St. Louis trailing 1-0. Bobby Wallace is up. He needs a 1-10. He's going to get a 19. That's not going to be close. That's going to be a line out, so that's 1 away. Here's Krieger, the catcher. He's hitting 283. He needs a 1. It's going to be a 2. This ball is not going to be far enough. That ball is going to be an out as Sheckard brings that one in. And so 2 away. Here's Sudhoff, the pitcher. Sudhoff's going to hit a fly ball to Keeler in right field. Keeler, more known for his hitting, is not a bad defender. He's under it, and he's got it. So far, Brickyard Kennedy has gone through the entire lineup for the Cardinals without giving a hit a walk or allowing any runners on base. Here we go, bottom of the third, leadoff man, Joe Kelly's up. He's popped out his first time. He's going to line out the third. That's going to be one away. Here's Sheckard. He had to fly out his first time. He's going to ball back to the pitcher. Sudhoff pretty good at defense. He's going to be able to make the play. Here's Willy Keeler. He's going to be up the bat. He's going to pop out. And so that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. So at the end of 3, it is 1-0 Brooklyn. Brooklyn only has 1 hit, but they did get a run off of a walk and an error. They have not committed any errors so far. St. Louis has 0 runs, 0 hits, and they, as just mentioned, have committed an error. So here's McRaw, the leadoff man. He is hitting .326, but he's going to line out the Daley at short. That's going to be 1 away. Here's Keister. Keister's going to hit a fly ball to left field to Jimmy Sheckard. That's going to be 2 down. And here's Jesse Burkett. Burkett's going to line out the second base to Huey Jennings. 1-2-3 again. And now we go into the bottom of the 4th. Fielder Jones leading off. He is going to hit a line out. He needs a 1-10. He gets a 19. And so that's going to be out number 1. Here's Huey Jennings hitting .381 in the postseason. He needs a 1-11, it looks like, for a single. He gets a 17, so that will be a single. Or he needed a 1-11 for a double. He gets a single. We're going to try to steal, as it looks like runners are going to be scarce in this game. He does not get a good lead. He's going to stay at first. Deacon McGuire's up. He's the one that drew the walk and scored the run. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field. That will be 2 away. Here's Lave Cross, the third baseman. He's hitting .267, but he's going to line out the second, and that will end the inning. Here's Mike Donlin, the most feared hitter in the major leagues. He's got 6 home runs in the postseason, including 20 RBIs. Kenny stares him down. Donlin hits a fly ball to left field. Sheckard makes the play. 1 away. Here's Hedrick. Hedrick needs a 1-14 for a home run. He gets a 13, and the first hit for St. Louis is going to be a home run by Hedrick over the right center wall. Wow, the first hit is a big one for St. Louis as they tie the game 1-1. Kennedy is frustrated. He's been pitching an absolute brilliant gem of a game, and then finally gives up a runner, a hit, and it's a homer. McGann trying to take advantage of the possible momentum shift. He is not able to. He's going to be out. So now here's Bobby Wallace. Bobby Wallace needs a 1 for a home run. He is not going to get it. It's going to be a 3. So St. Louis, with their first hit, ties the game in the top of the 5th. Here's Donlin. Donlin hitting .205. He's going to line out to short. That's going to be 1 away. Here's Kennedy, the pitcher. He's going to line out the third. That's going to be 2 down. Joe Kelly, the leadoff man, he's going to draw a walk. He's going to try to steal with 2 outs. Perfect opportunity to see if he can get there, and he does, putting himself in the scoring position. Here's Jimmy Sheckard, hoping for a chance to knock in a run. Something's going to happen with Krieger. Wow. So it pops behind home plate. Krieger throws down his mask. He's running back at the screen. So a pop out as Jimmy Sheckard is out with a runner in scoring position. Top of the 6th, St. Louis. Here's Krieger. He needs a 1-4 for a home run. He gets a 14 for a triple. So the hits that St. Louis is getting, which have been very few, have been big ones. Here's Willie Sudhoff. He is going to what? They are going to bring him out after only 5 innings of pitch. As they bring in Patsy Tuba, will send in a pitch hitter. He's going to send in Otto Kruger to possibly see if he can do something here. He's going to lay down a squeeze.
Got him! Fatality.
And the play is at home. That will be an out, a huge out, as St. Louis's efforts fail miserably there. John McRaw up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Daley at short. He's got good range. And it's a double play. So, wow, St. Louis gets a triple to lead off. Brooklyn's defense comes through with a play at the plate on a squeeze play, and then a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. Wow, what defense. Bottom of the 6th, Brooklyn back at the realms of hitting. Here's Willy Keeler. He's 0 for 2. He's hitting 468. He's going to pop out. Willy Keeler having a rare off game, but both teams have only allowed 2 hits. Here's Fielder Jones. He's going to line out the first, so that'll be two-way. Here's Huey Jennings. He's got one of the 2 hits for his team. He's going to hit a ground ball to short to Wallace, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. So at the end of 6, it is 1-1. St. Louis has 1 run, 2 hits. They've committed 1 error. Brooklyn has 1 run because of that error by St. Louis. They have 2 hits. They have not committed an error, so a good defensive game here. Brickyard Kennedy still on the mound for Brooklyn. He's going against Keister. Keister needs a 1-10. He's going to get a 14. That's going to be an out, as it's a fly ball to Keeler in right. Here's Jesse Burkett. Jesse Burkett's going to hit a ground ball to Joe Kelly at first. Kelly's going to flip it to Kennedy, who's covering the bag, and that will be 2 away. Mike Donlin, as mentioned, the most feared hitter, he's going to get a single. So the 3rd hit for St. Louis. First time it's not a triple or a home run. Here, Hedrick is up. He has a home run in the game.
Ha! Got him!
And they pick off Donlin at first to end the inning. Wow, that was quite a surprise there. We go into the bottom of the 7th in another close game between St. Louis and Brooklyn. Here's Deacon McGuire. He's 0 for 1. He's going to line out. That's going to be 1 down. Here's Lave Cross. He's going to hit a ground ball to 3rd base.
Whoopsies!
And that is going to be the 2nd error by St. Louis as the throw pulls McCann off the bag. So Cross now on first. Here's Dolan. Dolan the shortstop, and he's a 1-9. He's going to get an 18. And so that's going to be 2 away. Brickyard Kennedy, he's got not a bad hitter at all. He's going to hit a ground ball to the pitcher.
Whoopsies.
Thomas makes an error. So the 3rd error, 2nd one in the inning. We have now runners on first and second as we get to the top of the order. Here's Joe Kelly. Kelly needs a 1-6. He doesn't get it. He gets a 7 as it's going to be a double. Down the line, Kennedy, the pitcher, we're going to try to send him, see if he can score. And
fatality.
No cutoff, and he's going to be thrown out at home plate. What defense in this game? But Brooklyn does get a run as we now take a 2-1 lead. Man, the pitching and defense in this one have been absolutely amazing. Well, St. Louis has 3 errors, so that's not much of a help for them. But I tell you what, big defensive plays when they are needed. So we go to the top of the 8th. Here's Hedrick, the center fielder. He is hitting .296 in the postseason. He has the only run with his solo shot, and he is going to get his 2nd hit of the game. He's got 2 of the 4 hits as he rips a single. Kennedy now facing McGann, the first baseman. Hedrick, realizing he has a chance here, takes second base on a stolen base. Close throw, but he's in it safely. 0 outs, runner in scoring position. Here's McGann hitting only .244. He's going to draw a walk. So now we got runners on first and second. The tying run on second, the leading run on first. Bobby Wallace, the Hall of Famer, who's struggling in the postseason. He's 0 for 2. He is going to lay down a bunt, and he tries to beat it out, but they are able to get him out at first place. Runners on second and third. Krieger's up. He's hitting .292. Okay, people. Should I intentionally walk him, getting the bases loaded and a chance for force outs? Or do we go against Krieger, who is 1 for 2 with a triple? He's got 1 of the 4 hits. All right, you got 3, 2, 1. All right, so we are actually going to go ahead. We're going to pitch to him as we think we have a better chance against Krieger. And then Thomas coming up, as I'm sure they're going to bring in a pitch hitter. And Krieger hits a ground ball, but with the infield in is going to get through as both runs score. So obviously I was wrong in that.
Idiot.
Krieger now on first, still only 1 away. Thomas, they're now going to let hit, and he's going to show a bunt. It's a good one. It is a sacrifice bunt. Runner on second with 2 out. Top of the order for St. Louis. Here's McGraw. McGraw is going to get his 4th out of the game, but the damage is done as St. Louis gets 2 runs in the top of the 8th. The 8th inning seems to be a big inning in the National League as teams are bouncing back. Now let's see if Brooklyn can do the same. Leading off for us will be Jimmy Shecker, the left fielder. He's hitting .308 in the postseason. He's not going to get a hit in this one. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field. Here's Willy Keeler, a shocking hitless game for him. Definitely could use something from him. He's not able to do it as he hits a ground ball to Keister, and that's going to be 2 away. Now here's Fielder Jones. He's also 0 for 3. He's going to hit a fly ball to left field as Thomas has kept us quiet as he's come in. So top of the 9th, Brickyard Kennedy still got a little bit of juice in his arms. He's going to try to finish this one out. Hopefully we'll be able to come back and win, but he's going to go against Keister. He's going to line out the short. That's going to be 1 away. Here's Jesse Burkett. He's 0 for 3, but he's going to draw a walk, so he's now on base. Mike Donlin up. They could really use some help here. They don't get it as he hits the ground ball to Donlin, who throws it to second, and that's going to be 1 away on the fielder's choice. Donlin on first. Hedrick up. He is 2 for 3 today. So he's got a home run, and he's got a single. They're trying to get a lead. They don't get it. Here's the pitch. Hedrick hits the ball, and it doesn't hit it well. It's just going to be a fly out to Keeler in right. That's going to be the 3rd out. We now enter the bottom of the 9th, trailing 1 run. Huey Jennings up. He is 1 for 3 today. The Hall of Fame second baseman is going to be facing Thomas still, but he's going to ground out the second. 1 down. Here's Deacon McGuire. He has a walk. He scored a run, and he's 0 for 2. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field. That's going to be 2 away. Here's Lave Cross. Now, who's 0 for 3, he does have a run. He's been on base twice on errors. Let's see if he can get on base again. Any way possible. He's going to hit a fly ball to left field. Jesse Burkett, one of their better defenders on the team, whoopsies, is not able to get there. It is a single, and then it gets past him, and they're going to give an error as Cross advances all the way to 3rd base. Let's see if we want to bring in a pinch hitter. And we decided we were not. We're going to let Bill Donlin hit. He is 1 for 3 today with an RBI. So here comes 2 outs. Runner on 3rd. Tying run, standing there. Lave Cross hoping that Donlin can get a hit. Thomas, all the pressure's on him. Here's the roll. It is going to be a 4-7, which is a double to right field. Donlin comes through in the clutch.
Yes! I am a genius!
And scores the tying run. Another game with coming from behind as first St. Louis comes from behind in the top of the 8th. And now Brooklyn does it in the bottom of the 9th. And Kennedy's going to be up. We are obviously going to bring in a pitch hitter for this one. All right, we decided to bring in Tom Daley, who normally starts for us. He's going to be hitting for Brickyard Kennedy. So, runner on second, 2 outs. Daley has a chance to be the hero. And now here's the pitch. Nope, they are going to bring in a new pitcher. Jim Huey is coming in on relief. So, here's the matchup. Huey versus Daley. Bottom of the 9th. Ground ball hit to McGann. McGann's going to have to make a play as they make the out. Opportunity lost, but we tie the game and now send it into extra innings again in the National League Championship. But now we need to figure out who's going to be our pitcher to continue into extra innings. All right, so we're bringing in Harry Howe. He's the same pitcher who pitched yesterday in extra innings, so trying to ride his luck. He went, I believe, 3 innings yesterday. He's got some, only allowed 2 hits, earned himself the win. So we're bringing him in to see if he can repeat the magic in extra innings. So he's going against McGann, the first baseman. He's hitting .244. He's 0 for 2 today. He's going to line out the first base. That's going to be 1 away as he hits it to Kelly. Next up is Bobby Wallace. He's 0 for 2 as he continues to struggle in the postseason. He's going to line out again to Joe Kelly at first base. That's going to be 2 away. Next up is Krieger, the catcher. He has a triple, and then he had the big 2-run RBI single in the 8th inning to give St. Louis the lead. Krieger now up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Daley. Daley's got great range, but not the best glove as he gets there, but he boots the ball.
You're killing me, Smalls!
The first error against Brooklyn. Krieger now on first. He's going to try to see if he can get a lead. Nope, I take that back. They're bringing in a pitch hitter, Patsy Donovan. He's going to be pitch hitting. He's hitting 300 during the postseason with 10 at-bats. Now they're going to try to see if Krieger can get a lead, and he does not. And so here we go. Donovan, the left-hander, going against Howe, the right-hander. And Donovan's going to hit a fly ball to Keeler. That's going to end the inning, as now we enter the bottom of the 10th inning. Here's Joe Kelly as we are at the top of our lineup. He's 1 for 3. He had a huge double to tie the game in was it the 7th inning? Might have been the 7th inning. So, actually, I think he gave him the lead. But anyways, here's Kelly. He's going to hit a ground ball to McGraw. McGraw does not have good range.
Whoopsie!
And he makes the error as Kelly now is on second base. So, and a single and an error. St. Louis's 5th error of the game. We're going to try to bunt here. See if we can advance Kelly to third.
Whoopsies!
And it's an error as Krieger makes an error, the 6th error, second one in the inning. Shecker then gets first base. Kelly easily advances to third, but a run doesn't score, but Shecker now gets the third base. We're going to try to see if we can steal here. We're going to do a delayed steal, see what happens, and they're not even going to try to test it as Joe Kelly's got tons of speed at third base. Sheckard on second. Kelly on third. Our best hitter, Willy Keeler, who is 0 for 4 today. There's no better time for him to get his first hit of the game. Here we go. No outs. Bottom of the 10th. He's going to hit a ground ball to second base. And nobody's able to advance as Willy Keeler is 0 for 5. That's something you don't say very often. 1 out. He's going to line out the short to Bobby Wallace. That's going to be 2 away. So now here's Huey Jennings, who's had a very good postseason, hitting .378. He's got a hit already today with 2 outs. Can he come through? And he does with a single to center field. He's going to win the game as Huey Jennings comes through in the bottom of the 10th with a single to score Joe Kelly with 2 outs. And again, Harry Howe gets the extra inning win. And again, Brooklyn wins in extra innings, winning this one 4-3 with comebacks by St. Louis in the 8th to take the lead. Brooklyn then tying it in the 9th and then eventually winning it in the 10th. What a game again. Man, these championship series games have been absolutely incredible. All right, I was hoping to do multiple games in this one, just do some highlights, but when you have a game like that, you just got to show the entire thing. So we're going to continue the series later in the episodes, but I just had to show this one to its entirety. A great game as Brooklyn now leads the series 2-0, winning both games at home in extra innings. Both games in extra innings, but now the series is going to go back to St. Louis, or I shouldn't say back, it's going to go to St. Louis. And St. Louis hoping to bounce back from their unlucky losses. And we'll be obviously managing St. Louis. So let's see if my managerial expertise and luck can help St. Louis bounce back from a 2-0 deficit. So that's all we got for this episode. Again, this is Coach DK. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.